Welcome back. I am not much of a coffee drinker, but tea is my thing. And today we're going to be cleaning out my tea cabinet. So we're going to be shifting the camera over to the part of the kitchen where I normally hide the stuff that I want to get out of the way. When I did my under the sink video a couple weeks ago, I told you that I had done a major kitchen clean out about 2 years ago. And so I definitely cleaned out the tea cabinet then. And I think last fall I probably did get rid of any kind of expired things. But it's time to go in there. Take it out and see what belongs and what does not. For now, I'm going to put edible items on one side and non-edible items on the other. So this Lazy Susan was one of my big purchases from when I did the big kitchen reorganization. I try not to just buy organizing stuff, but this is one of those corner cabinets that's really not functional unless you have a Lazy Susan, and it's so helpful. I'll link the one that I have below. If you're thinking about getting one though, measure and get a smaller one than you think you can fit in there because you actually need a little wiggle room to get it in and out. I moved the teacups back to the second shelf. And I'll put the Lazy Susan back in and the cut measure back in this corner. I don't think I showed you this little decoration. I think that was a piece of artwork from Pinterest and I did some cutting. I don't know, I got really fancy with that. Go me. That's all extra tea that can go up on the upper shelf. And here's the discard pile of packaging we no longer need. Here's what's going back on the main level of the tea cabinet. Some hot cocoa mix. The kids are obsessed with trying to finish this before it expires. It's from Trader Joe's. It's so good, especially if you make it with milk. It's really tasty. Only available seasonally though, so I'll stock up and then we don't always finish it if the winter's too mild. So my kids just rediscovered that and they're like, it's expiring, we want to finish it. I don't know that the expiration date on hot chocolate mix is that precise, but whatever. I already put the honey in there. And a little tea strainer for loose teas. Let's put those in there. I have this black currant tea from Tea Forte, which is so good. Kind of expensive, I don't always buy it. And I can't have that much caffeine, so. Enchanted Forest tea, which is like Black Forest scented. It's like Black Forest. It's a matcha tea, so it's really high in caffeine. I think it was my birthday present last year from my ex-husband or something. It's way too much caffeine for me, but it smells really good. Loose Earl Grey tea from Trader Joe's. If you run into it and you like Earl Grey tea, it's really good. It's a little bit earthy, almost peppery smelling for an Earl Grey tea, but it's very nice. And then I have a decaf mint green tea, which is also from Trader Joe's. This is in tea bags, since they're the little paper ones, and they are not individually wrapped. I just put them into tins. My son's iced tea, just stick over to the side and he'll find it. Sleepy Time tea, which also comes in unwrapped tea bags. So I put it into a tin, which I made a little new label for this little tin of tea from a different brand. And I also keep decaf Earl Grey tea in one of those tins because that's kind of one of my staple teas that I always have around. And Cookie Sleigh Ride, it's seasonal tea. I'm sure you saw a million of these. I don't remember when I said what, but this is what's open. Seasonal sampler, but this is just tea for when you have a cold. Paromi herbal tea, it's rooibos, cinnamon chai rooibos. It is so good. It's like a hot cinnamon, almost like a red hot flavor rather than like a sweet cinnamon, like a cinnamon roll flavor. I don't know what it is, but it's really tasty and I love this one. I'm really looking forward to it being cold enough for me to want to drink it. This I picked up at Target last year. It's Tezo Joy. They only sell it at Christmas. To me it smells like the tea you get from a Chinese restaurant. I just tried it because I'd never tried it before and I just read something about it. It's nice, I'll drink it. I don't know that I would buy it again and it's not something I would think of for Christmas. Keep a bunch of individually wrapped teas, kind of arranged them by caffeine level. Put the Paris along the side, that's one of our favorites. And now I can pretty much find anything I want. If you're a tea drinker, I would love to hear how you keep your tea from getting out of control. If you're new to my channel, I'd love to see you again, so click subscribe below. See you Sunday.